illusion or transparency? Anomaly, setting time, can it really be? Is there an answer beyond this reason mind to find the questions that saves us all this time? I'm trapped within a kaleidoscope of all these lives. Please on our sides, embrace uncertainty.
So the whole concept is that we have a sergeant of some kind or someone within the team that is the leader, and basically they're going to be at the point of an explosion or a man down. He's going to be turning back, yelling at the medic or yelling back at the camera, trying to get some action, really to get some emotion within the shot. So a lot of fun, and we'll see where we can go. The light is starting to get nice, so we'll see how we go.
Tell me of the lies, hidden dreams I've never seen. And everything I see, illusion or transparency. Anomaly is setting time, now I can see. I found the answers beyond this reason mind. I found the question that drives us all the time. My life revealed, I'm trapped by reality. What was a dream? Breathe uncertainty. Take
Okay, so I'm a little more comfortable now. I'm out of the fatigues and in front of Photoshop. This is the second part of the making of Ambush. Okay, so this is the first image. I've warmed it up a little bit using temperature in the raw converter. The next image is the shot of the medic. And you'll notice it's a little bit closer to the main protagonist or hero. So what I've done is I've used quick mask to cut him out and place him a little bit to the left. I've then added a bit of grass over the top, which I've taken from the bottom left. Okay, adding the third shot. You'll notice that we didn't have quite enough grass to cover the bottom right hand corner, so I've opened another image and just grabbed some of the grass from that to place in there. I'm pretty happy with the composition now, so at this point I'll save it and then we'll move on to the colour. Okay, all saved. Now the first thing I like to do is use what I call the cartoon effect. It's basically taking a black and white copy of the image, inverting it, then blurring it to around 60 and changing its blending mode to soft light. Then leave it 15 minutes and take it out of the oven and it should be awesome. Sounds more like a cooking instructional video. Then to bring out the soldiers, what I've done is I've gone and again created a curves adjustment layer and changed this blending mode to soft light also. This helps put back in the contrast that we took out using the previous step. So as you would have noticed, the images were taken during the day and the final shot was at night. So the next step is converting it from day to night. Now I did this mainly using curves. You want to get rid of as much of the highlight areas as possible, and blue is always the best way to change the appearance from day to night. So I used a photo filter and changed it to a cooling sort of bluish color and just changed the amount to the desired effect that I wanted. Okay, next up we have the most exciting part, I think, or the main focus of this image, which is the explosion. Cail and Glenn both had it in for me after I dragged them both down here to do the photos of me, so I think it was about 8 times they made me reenact that explosion. So the actual explosion itself was taken from another photo. I deep etched it using channels and took it into this photo. I had to add a little bit of flame to the bottom, which was a brush set that I'd created. And I think it looks pretty excellent. Just a little more color added in this next step. It was basically a photo filter and just a warming one. It's one of my favorite. I added it to the people earlier also in that step where I brought them out a little bit. It just seems to add a really nice warmth to images, and the final effect is just to add a bit of depth and add an enemy to the shot, and basically just created some tracer fire using a very light pen drawn in and then rubbed out in desired places and added a glow to it. So very simple. And that's it. That's a brief look at the making of the image Ambush. I want to thank you guys for hanging out and joining me on this journey. We'll be back soon, hopefully with some more stuff. I'm Josh Osborne. I want to thank my team for putting up with my crazy concepts. Stop by again soon. I'm out. I'll catch you later.